weeks, the internet has been on fire with buzz about the upcoming Captain America movie and Dawn of Justice. However, with those movies coming out, the DC and Marvel fanboys have been up in arms demanding that sides be chosen. Why? Isn't it possible to like both? Admittedly, it is possible to like one more than the other, but should that really matter in your movie selections? What if it's a fun movie? It's not a great movie, but fun. Is it possible to have a good time at a movie without bashing people who love its opposition? Sometimes opposites attract, and sometimes it's great when it happens. But that fan rivalry is at its strongest and most savage between the fans of Star Trek and Star Wars. One about technology and logic, the other about religion and emotions. Two warring factions fighting over logic and technology versus religion? That would never happen in real life. I mean, mind control? Pfft, what a crock of shit. You want to review something Star Wars related? I feel like I should review something Star Wars related. Star Wars? Never heard of it. There's never been any commercials about a new Star Wars movie. None at all. As a fan of Star Wars, I remember seeing the original trilogy when I was little and loved it. 2 weeks before my 17th birthday, I got an early birthday present. I got a ticket to see the midnight showing of Episode 1. I was so excited to see this. The first Star Wars movie in over a decade in theaters. The theater wasn't the best, but who cares? It's Star Wars! 2.5 hours later, I held my head in shame. I had waited in line for over 2 hours, missing the graduation episode of Buffy, only to walk out 2 hours later and 2 hours older. My childhood had ended that night. I fell for the hype, and it had burnt me. That's just it. You can't review Star Wars. You can only review the hype, the spectacle, the pageantry of this three-ring circus. Which brings me to tonight's movie, Fanboys.
It started as the ultimate heist.
Linus laid the whole thing out in 5th grade.
What's your game plan?
We storm the ranch or we die trying.
This is a suicide mission.
It will become the ultimate road trip.
Fanboys is about a group of childhood friends that take a road trip to break into Skywalker Ranch and steal an advanced copy of Episode 1. I like the idea, especially of a road trip movie to commit B&E. Why the adventure? Well, this is a case of life imitating art. One of the characters finds out he's dying, and this is his last hurrah. It's like the Daniel Fleetwood story, and I can't help but feel that Carrie Fisher pulled some major strings in granting Daniel his final wish of seeing an advanced copy of Episode 7. Because of her involvement in this movie, I feel like it's just possible. The humor is decent, cameos come out left and right, and the directing is adequate. Plot-wise, it's your standard run-of-the-mill road trip movie.
In, fellas. Star Wars!
Friends, Linus and Eric, played by Josh from the American version of Being Human, reunite after a falling out years before and head out on the road. Linus is physically dying. Eric is dying a slow death in a meaningless job. His dad,
Shooter McGavin,
just gave him several car dealerships. Okay, now I get being at a job that you hate, but seriously? They're accompanied by Windows, who has connections into the ranch.
Which one of you's Windows? I'm Windows. Nice to meet you. Oh!
Harry knows the kicking windows out.
And Hutch, the comic relief who drives a rape van.
Somebody tell me what the damn red button's for.
It's light speed, kid.
Light speed.
Yeah.
Punch it!
Car, money problems, forcing them to strip, legal problems, which reunites them with Zoe, the token female of the group that has a crush on Windows, played by Veronica Mars. A heart-to-heart with hookers, picking a fight with Trekkies. It was bound to happen. The voice of Anna and the voice of Hiccup have a geek love story, Eric's journey of self-discovery, you know, the usual formula. The movie does have its charm, and its Star Wars jokes are funny if you understand them. And for you fans of the Slave Girl Leia costume, Kristen Bell, you're welcome. It concludes with one of the best ending lines that sums up the entire experience of The Phantom Menace. It's a decent movie if you're stuck inside on a rainy or snowy day. Like I said, cameos fly fast.
Princess Leia, Lando Calrissian, Darth Maul,
Including a hilarious appearance.
I'm William Shatner. I can score anything.
3 roles by Seth Rogen, including a scene where he fights himself. Alright, Seth Rogen, you earned some cool points with that one. Check it out, but only if you have a fondness for geek chic. But for the love of self-respect, please don't choose a side for some arbitrary reason.
There is nothing sexier than a man that likes DC. So which one are you?
That's just my opinion.
Trouble again. Trouble again. I put my life in jeopardy. In the surface of my brain. I wouldn't care, but it's a dangerous affair. 'Cause I'm in trouble again.
Hi, I'm Captain Cinema, and it should be no surprise to you that I love movies and have pretty much a ton of posters. So the question I gotta ask would be, who here wants to win this Green Inferno poster directly behind me? That's right, I am holding a promotion. The 600th person to like the Captain Cinema Facebook page will receive a free Green Inferno poster. Good luck.
Guilty.
Guilty of wanting to bring quality streaming entertainment to your Facebook newsfeed. Captain Cinema, Klimchaks, Killer Collection, Midnight Cinephile Pod.
All have original content streaming from their Facebook pages.
Like them today.
Like Trash TV today.
Don't forget to subscribe to all on YouTube. Trash TV.